You feel it, don't you? That electric hum in your chest when you think of them, the one that makes your fingers itch to reach out, only to freeze midair as doubt whispers, "But what if they don't feel it too?" So you wait, and they wait, and the silence between you grows heavier, filled with everything unsaid, while both of you secretly hope the other will crack first. This isn't just avoidance. It's a cosmic dance of fear and longing, a test of faith written in the language of pauses. Here's the delicious irony of your predicament. The deeper the connection, the louder the silence becomes. You could be oceans apart or sharing the same city block, yet the distance between you isn't measured in miles. It's measured in unspoken rules. If they wanted to, they would. If it's meant to be, they'll reach out. I'll know it's real when they fight for me. But what if they're reciting the same script in their head, word for word? What if the standoff isn't a sign of fading love, but a sacred, if frustrating, part of the journey itself? This tension, this unbearable push-pull of almost and not yet, it's not punishment, it's initiation. The universe isn't keeping you apart, it's preparing you. For what? For the moment when love stops being something you demand and becomes something you choose, regardless of guarantees. Because here's the secret your fear doesn't want you to know. Real love isn't proven by who texts first. It's revealed by who stops keeping score. So take a deep breath, brave soul. That ache in your chest isn't a warning, it's an invitation. The question is, will you answer it? Well, let's find out. You know that feeling when you're standing at the edge of a diving board, toes curled over the edge, heart pounding. Do I jump? What if I belly flop? What if everyone laughs? Now imagine that same fear, but instead of water below you, there's the abyss of someone's silence. That's what it's like when twin flames stare at their phones, fingers hovering over the keyboard, paralyzed by the thought, what if they don't want me anymore? Rejection is a universal human terror, but for twin flames, it's amplified tenfold. Why? Because this isn't just any connection. It's the one that mirrors your soul so perfectly that their indifference would feel like God Himself turning His back on you. You've tasted divine love, and now the idea that they might not reciprocate. That's not just rejection, it's existential vertigo. So you wait, and they wait, and the silence stretches like a no man's land between two armies, both afraid to wave the white flag first. If they wanted to, they would, you tell yourself, conveniently ignoring that they are probably thinking the exact same thing. It's a tragic comedy, really. Two souls who'd move mountains for each other, frozen because neither wants to risk the humiliation of being the needy one. But here's the cosmic joke. Fear of rejection is often just fear of your own power. What if you reach out and they don't respond? Then what? You survive. You always have. And if they do respond, then you've just shattered the illusion that love must be earned through silence. Maybe last time you reached out, they were distant. Maybe they left you on red for 3 days, and you swore you'd never give them that power again. But ask yourself, was it really them who hurt you? Or was it the story you told yourself about what their silence meant? We humans are meaning-making machines and twin flames. Oh, we're the Olympic champions of over-interpretation. A delayed text becomes abandonment. A missed call becomes betrayal. Yet what if their silence wasn't rejection at all? What if it was fear, the same fear you're feeling right now? Funny how the universe mirrors us like that. Let's be real. Ego loves a good standoff. It whispers, "Why should you reach out first? Weren't you the one who was wronged? Weren't you the one who loved harder?" And so you sit in your fortress of pride, waiting for them to prove their devotion by breaking down your walls. But what if they're sitting in their fortress, waiting for you to do the same? Love isn't a game of chicken. It's not about who flinches first. It's about who's brave enough to say, "This matters more than my fear." Rejection is not the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing is never knowing because you were too afraid to ask. The worst thing is letting a love this rare wither on the vine of what if. So what's stopping you? Pride, fear, the ghost of some old wound that doesn't even belong to this lifetime? Whatever it is, it's not stronger than the pull between you and your twin. And if you take that leap, if you send that text, make that call, whisper that prayer into the universe, you might just find they were waiting for you all along. Or maybe they won't respond, and if that happens, then you'll know. And knowing is always better than wondering. But my guess, the moment you stop fearing the fall, you'll realize there was never any ground to hit, just wings you forgot you had. So, beautiful soul, what's really stopping you? You ever notice how the most intense love stories always have that one ridiculous moment where the hero and heroine are this close to happiness, but then, boom, pride stomps in like a toddler who missed nap time? I'm not talking to you first. Well, I'm not talking to you first. And suddenly, two grown adults, or let's be real, two soul-aged ancients masquerading as adults, are locked in a standoff that would make the Cold War look like a minor disagreement. Welcome to the ego's favorite game. Who blinks first? Here's the thing about ego. It loves to dress up fear in noble costumes. It's not scared of rejection, oh no. It's protecting your dignity. It's not avoiding vulnerability. It's teaching them a lesson. And the lesson is, what exactly? That love should be earned through silence. That connection thrives in stubbornness. Please, the ego is a master illusionist, convincing you that withholding your heart is strength, when really it's just another form of hiding. Twin flames mirror each other, obviously, but here's the kicker. They mirror each other's ego battles too. If you're sitting there arms crossed, waiting for them to prove their love by breaking the silence, guess what? They're probably doing the exact same thing. And while you're both busy playing emotional chicken, life is passing by. Is this really how you want your great love story to go? And so they waited forever, because neither wanted to look weak by admitting they cared. Not exactly Shakespearean romance, is it? Strip away the ego's theatrics, and what's left? Fear. Fear of being the one who loves more. Fear of looking foolish. Fear that if you reach out and they don't respond the way you want, it'll confirm your deepest insecurity. Maybe I'm not enough, but here's the truth. The ego doesn't want you to know. Love isn't a transaction. It's not about who gives first, who loves harder, who wins. Real love, twin flame love, doesn't keep score. Humility isn't weakness. It's the quiet, unshakable strength of saying, This matters more than my pride. It's the courage to be the first to reach out, not because you're desperate, but because you're brave. And if they don't respond, then you've lost nothing. You've just gained clarity. But if they do, then you've just rewritten the entire script of your connection from who cares less to we choose love even when it's hard. So here's your choice, divine one. Keep standing at your emotional drawbridge, waiting for them to lay siege to your walls. Or step out, unarmed, and say, hey, I miss you. Because love isn't a battlefield, it's a homecoming. And the only thing pride ever built was a really lonely castle. Let's talk about those tender, bruised places inside you that flinch when love gets too close. You know the ones, the parts that whisper, if they really knew you, they'd leave. The voice that hisses, you're too much and yet somehow still not enough. Funny how the very connection meant to heal you can also shine a spotlight on every crack in your foundation, isn't it? Here's the cosmic joke. Your twin flame doesn't just reflect your light. They magnify your shadows. Every unhealed wound, every lingering doubt, every childhood scar you thought you'd buried rises to the surface like bread dough left too long in the sun. And suddenly, you're not just afraid of their rejection. You're afraid of your own. What if I'm not ready? What if I ruin this? What if I'm just broken? Darling, let me stop you right there. That's not intuition talking. That's trauma in a convincing disguise. Ever notice how you can crave something with your entire being while simultaneously pushing it away? It's like ordering a gourmet meal and then refusing to eat it because what if it gives me heartburn? Meanwhile, your soul is starving. This isn't just cold feet. This is the ancient, protective part of you that would rather stay in familiar lack than risk unknown abundance. Because at least in the lack, you know the rules. At least in the loneliness, you can't be disappointed. But is that really living? Or just existing in a self-made cage with the door wide open? Let's get brutally honest. Many twin flame separations happen not because the love isn't real, but because one or both partners don't yet believe they deserve that love. It's like winning the lottery but refusing to cash the check because you're convinced there must be some mistake. This kind of love is for other people, the shiny, put-together ones. Not for someone like me. Newsflash, gorgeous. There is no someone like you. You're the only model ever made. And that twin flame pull, that's the universe trying to hand you the mirror that shows your true reflection, not the warped funhouse version your wounds have been staring at for years. Here's the secret your fears don't want you to know. Your wounds aren't walls, they're doorways. That ache when you think of them, that's not proof you shouldn't reach out. It's proof you must. Not necessarily to them right now. Divine timing is real. But tell yourself. Always to yourself first. Because when you start treating yourself like someone worth loving, when you become the safe harbor your inner child has been waiting for, something magical happens. The need for external validation softens. The fear of not being enough loses its teeth. And suddenly, reaching out or waiting isn't about desperation anymore. It's about choice. You don't have to be perfectly healed to be loved. You don't have to have all your cracks glued back together with gold before you're worthy of your twin flame. That's not how this works. The journey isn't heal completely, then love. It's love yourself enough to heal through the loving. So breathe, beautiful work in progress. Your wounds aren't keeping you apart. They're the sacred text your souls are reading together. And when you're ready, those same scars will become the map that leads you home. You ever find yourself staring at your phone, thumb hovering over their name, caught in an endless loop of should I, shouldn't I, only to realize an hour has passed and you've mentally drafted 17 different versions of the same message without sending a single one? Congratulations, my love. You've just entered the twin flame Overthink Olympics, where the only prize is exhaustion and a notes app full of unsent poetry. Here's the tragicomedy of twin flame connections. The deeper the bond, the louder the brain's protest. What if they've moved on? What if I seem desperate? What if the timing's wrong? Your thoughts spin like a hamster wheel drenched in existential dread, while your heart just sits there, rolling its eyes, whispering, or what if it's fine? But no, your mind would rather play 4D chess with hypotheticals than risk the terrifying simplicity of actually finding out. Let's be real. Overthinking is just fear, dressed up as strategy. It's the ego's desperate attempt to control an outcome that was never yours to command. You analyze their last text like it's the Rosetta Stone, decode their silence as if it holds the secrets of the universe, and all the while, the truth is much simpler. You miss them. But here's the kicker. Love isn't a math equation. There's no right move that guarantees safety. The magic happens in the leap, not the calculation. The funniest and most frustrating part? Your twin is probably stuck in the same mental quicksand. While you're agonizing over whether to reach out, they're across town or the world, staring at their phone, thinking the same things. Two souls, one connection, infinite overthought. Isn't it exhausting? Your mind will always find reasons to hesitate. Your heart already knows the answer. So here's the radical suggestion. Stop thinking. Start feeling. That flutter in your chest when you imagine hearing their voice, that's your soul nodding. That tightness in your gut when you picture never trying, that's your spirit begging you to choose courage. You will never think your way into certainty. Certainty comes from doing. So send the text, make the call, whisper their name to the universe. Worst case, you'll know. Best case, you'll remember why you were drawn to them in the first place. But the real victory? Breaking free from the prison of your own thoughts and discovering that love was waiting on the other side all along. Now put down the phone, take a deep breath, and listen, not to your fears, but to that quiet, stubborn pulse beneath them that already knows what to do. You ever notice how the universe has a wicked sense of humor when it comes to love? Here you are, two souls who've known each other across lifetimes, who can feel each other's energy from miles away. Yet somehow, you've both turned not reaching out into an Olympic sport. If it's real, they'll come to me. If they cared, they'd call first. And so the standoff begins, with both of you secretly hoping the other will crack, while pretending you're totally fine with the silence. sound familiar? Here's the thing about twin flames. The connection isn't just about love, it's about evolution. And evolution doesn't happen in comfort zones. So when you're both sitting there, arms crossed, waiting for the other to prove their devotion by making the first move, what you're really doing is testing the depth of the bond itself. It's not manipulation, it's alchemy. You're asking without words, is this real enough to survive my silence? Strong enough to withstand distance? Brave enough to outlast my fear? And the wild part? They're asking the same questions. Let's get brutally honest. If you were truly secure in this connection, would you need to test it? Or is the hesitation really just a reflection of the parts of you that still whisper, what if I'm not worth fighting for? But here's the magic. The moment you stop needing external proof, the moment you realize your worth isn't determined by their pursuit, the test ends. Not because they've passed, but because you've graduated. The irony? The test was never for them. It was for you. Could you love without guarantee? Could you trust without evidence? Could you surrender to the mystery of divine timing, even when it feels like limbo? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. You've just unlocked the next level. So here's your choice, brave soul. Keep waiting for them to prove what you already know in your heart. Or step forward in faith, not because you're desperate, but because you're ready. Because the truth is this: real love doesn't need tests, it just needs courage. And if you're reading this, you've already got plenty. Now go love like you've got nothing to lose, because in the grand scheme of souls, you never did. So here you stand at the edge of understanding, that precipice between fear and freedom, where the weight of what if battles the whisper of what it could be. You've dissected every reason to stay silent, analyzed every scenario that might go wrong, and yet that pull remains, not as a question anymore, but as an undeniable truth humming beneath your ribs. This is where the magic happens, not in the waiting, but in the choosing. Not when the stars align perfectly, but when you decide your love is more compelling than your fear. Because here's the sacred secret they don't tell you about twin flames. The reunion isn't something that happens to you. It's something you co-create. Every moment you've spent paralyzed by doubt, it wasn't wasted. It was incubation. Every sleepless night turning over possibilities, not anxiety, anticipation. You weren't hesitating out of weakness, but gathering strength for the moment when love would demand your bravery over your caution. What if reaching out isn't about making the first move, but about rewriting the entire story? Imagine your message, whether it's a text, a prayer, or a quiet thought sent across the cosmos, not as a gamble, but as a key turning in a lock you've both been leaning against from opposite sides. Will it be easy? Will it be worth it? Absolutely. Not because it guarantees their response, but because it honors your truth. Release the need to control how this unfolds. Maybe they'll respond with the enthusiasm you've dreamed of. Maybe they'll need time. Maybe the universe has a plot twist you can't yet see. But this isn't about orchestrating the perfect reunion. It's about proving to yourself that love, in its purest form, is never a risk, but always a revelation. You've spent lifetimes finding each other. What's one more courageous step? The silence between you isn't empty, it's fertile ground. And today, you get to plant the first seed, not with desperation, but with the quiet confidence of someone who's finally realized the love that terrifies you is the love that will transform you. So relax, darling revolutionary of the heart. Type the words, make the call, send the prayer. Whatever happens next isn't the end. It's the first sentence of your next chapter. And oh, what a story you'll tell.